almost forgot. Little audio in here. Yes, sir. How you doing, guys? People just coming in here. Oh. Adam, Lone Wolf. RF. What's up? What's up, everybody? And do a little remodeling today. It's a little chilly outside, and I really wasn't feeling like hanging out in the cold this morning. So we got the Medusa, and I've got a piece of paracord here that I've decored. Took the insides out for the most part. Quick dropping past before bedtime. Yeah, it must be pretty late over there, bud. How you been doing? Oh, there we go. We're pretty close to even there, I think. Oh, you got twisted on me. Okay. Man, I went to dinner last night. There used to be this little curry house I used to go to back in the day when I used to live in Montreal, and it had been quite a long time since we'd been there. I guess, I don't know. It's like years, many years. And it was funny because I was complaining to my wife not too long ago that where I'm living now doesn't have very many good curry restaurants. And on the island of Montreal, we had a crap ton of delicious ones, like top tier, great stuff. And anyway, we swung by there again last night. And my goodness, was it good. It was so freaking good. Like I can't even wrap my head around it. Had a nice curried goat madras. Asked it for a little extra spicy because you guys know I like my heat. And it was kind of stupid delicious. If I'm being completely honest, it was crazy good. I don't know how we're gonna do this thing here. I had an idea, but I don't think it's gonna pan out. We'll have to see what we can do. I like to have a little extra grip on this Medusa. It tends to be a little bit on the slippy side, but I had the bank line wrap on it before, and it was kind of sticky and gross. I didn't like it, so I had to come off. But I would like to do just a kind of a minimalist wrap on here. Nothing too crazy. Well, maybe we can get one more in there and do a pass through after. We'll see. Yeah, I think that'll work. I don't like it when the handles get a little bit chunky. Let me pass this through here and I'll get back to the chat real quick. There we go. Gonna get that evened out here. Give you a look. Kind of what we're going for here. Nothing fancy. Just a little wrap, and then we'll go around the pinky hole here a little bit, just enough to give it some grip. Apparently, I can't talk. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, Backyard Studios. Here we go with the Canada jokes and no guns. Do you have to speak French in Canada? It actually depends on where you live, man. I live in the province where they expect everyone to speak French, and fuck them. Not that I have a problem with speaking French. I don't think there's a problem with that at all. But I do have a problem with people telling me what the fuck to do. That pisses me off. So that's that. Little shades. Little shades. Sub to you. Well, thank you. I like my cheese drippy. Good for you. You was judge in Indian movie. Nope. Nice round bald head. Thanks, man. I worked hard on this thing. I only oil it up on my OnlyFans. Bazzy, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, Leon? Good chatting with you, buddy. Evening down under. Patrick, what's going on, man? Jacksonville, Grew. What's happening, man? Jacksonville, Florida. How are you guys doing down there? Are you guys all mashed up from that hurricane? Or are you doing all right? Oh, let's see what we got going on here. I'm a couple hours from Canadian border in Washington State. Oh, very cool. You have a good morning. Got around. Take care, Leon. Watching me from India. Wow, very cool. How you doing from India? You guys doing all right? I've actually been watching a little bit of let me see something here. Am I going to wind up in the right spot? No, I have to do it the other way. I've been watching a little bit of Indian news lately. Watching the watching them troll our douchebag prime minister. It's been freaking awesome. Yeah, Canadians can't stand that guy. Yeah, his own cabinet's leaving him. They're all quitting. Not going for re-election next year. They're all trying to say it's because they want to give back to their families and find time to do hobbies and all that stuff. But really what's going on is they all know they're losing their jobs come the next election. And they're getting an extreme amount of hate for all their bullshit they're pulling while they're walking around the streets. So they're all dropping like flies, except for the one that we want to drop. He won't go. He likes to stick around here and make everybody fucking miserable with his bullshit and his lies. All right, let's see what we got going on here. See if we can. So yes, we can. Perfect. Maybe I'll sneak one more in there. There we go. That'll do. Where in Canada am I from? I'm from Eastern Canada. There we go. There we go. Little twist. It looks kind of funky on the back end, but decent on the front. There we go. Christina Harris, how you doing? What is the best around the house item to use on a slingshot? Hill build? I don't know what that is. As the part to stretch your shot. Like the elastic, you mean, to use as the engine of the slingshot, I guess we'd say? What's that OnlyFans link? Wow, I'm way behind here. I'm just going to skip forward here and catch up there. Jeffrey Dahmer. Howdy, partner. Is this live? Yes, it is. Say hi, Amber. I just did, Amber. What's up, bro? Connecticut here. George. Gregory. Sorry, Gregory. How you doing, buddy? The best paracord rap I did was the same as you on the Evo. Yeah, I love that one. This is just another little quick one I wanted to get done. I had a wrap on here already before, and I found it was like a little bit narrow, and a little bit slippy. So I tried using what do you call it, Bankline on there first. The Bankline was okay, but I don't know if you've ever touched Bankline before. It gets really sticky, and yeah, we're gonna get some bands on this bad boy. It gets really sticky, and it's kind of gross to hold on to. And the more your hand warms it up, the worse it kind of gets. So I was kind of like, nah, this one's got to go. So I cut that off this morning, and I cored out the paracord, so it won't it won't be too thick. Because I don't like it when it gets really thick. I much prefer it when it's nice and flat. But the paracord, the outer layer of it's got a nice grippy feel to it. And the Medusa's a pretty badass slingshot. So now that we got that done, I'll put the ATO Avro aside. Got Leon's is going to be going up to him on Monday. And I'm getting a nice little collection here of homemade slingshots. We got this little beauty with the raindrop carbon fiber, which you can't really see in here for some reason. Maybe there you go. You can get a little bit of a look at that. Put that guy here. And my first clipped Aries that I made, which I really like this frame. This one came up pretty nice too. Aluminum core, a little bit on the thick side, but still shoots very nice. If it warms up a little bit, we'll head on outside and do some shooting and see how that goes. But we're gonna make some bands today too. Wow, 144 people in here. That's freaking awesome. Also gonna make some bands here today. I got a whole bunch of pouches here. Not that one. But I got a whole bunch of pouches here. We can get some bands done for. I got to get a couple more done of wrap and tuck. I think I'm okay for clipped elastic for the moment. Let's have a look. Yeah, I got all these ready to go for clipped elastic, so that's not a problem. But we do need to get some done for wrap and tuck, because we've been shooting wrap and tuck pretty heavy lately. No, 0.6. 0.5. 0.45. 0.45. 0.45. Where's my, oh, it's right here. Oh man. Yeah, so man, that dinner we went to last night was freaking awesome, man. I don't know you guys that if you guys aren't really or have ever tried curries. If you haven't tried them, man, you really got to go. It's freaking amazing. I love Madras. I love Vindaloo, and I slammed a nice spicy Madras down last night, and the guy cooked the goat fantastic. It was amazing. Jack Dawson, what's up, buddy? Duck, what's up? I don't know if I gotta watch Australian news to see what's happening in the US. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny about that, Bazzy? Is all these other countries lie to their own people and speak the truth of other countries. It's crazy. It's crazy. America does it. Canada does it. I'm sure India bullshits their people too, and but they're speaking truth about our Canadian Prime Minister. That's for sure. Tie a knot, but to preach. Tie a knot, but preach to me not. Oh, okay. You sound stoned. Why, thanks, Ron. I like my cheese drippy. Oh, you're the second one to say that to me today. Interesting. Must be a bot. I've seen some prices of food over there, and it's beyond crazy. Yeah, man. I posted a few things. I posted a few things not too long ago. There was a while back. I posted what $135 of groceries looks like, and it was one bag, and I only had one thing of meat in it. And just the other day, I posted something on Facebook of some baby back ribs. 2 racks of baby back ribs selling for $45 Canadian. $45. It's disgusting. And when you hear the government talk about it, they're blaming the food industry. And when you hear the food industry talk about it, they're blaming the government for their carbon taxes. But really, they're all lobbyists. They're all government. They raise the food prices, they get some money. They raise the taxes, they get some money. The more money you pay on food, the more money they collect on tax. They do not care. They're working hand in hand. They're basically Dutch ruddering each other. If any of you guys have seen Zach and Miri make a porno, you know what that means. They're jerking each other off, making us all look stupid. But it is what it is. Weird mouth guard. Yeah, buddy. We get a lot of that. Unfortunately, everyone likes to scream and yell about shit that's going on in other countries and other people's countries and protest this and fight that. And we got to kill this guy. We got to kill that guy. It's just freaking sad and weak. It's a weak-minded way to go about things. Nobody benefits when they're losing loved ones. Just gotta stop letting guys in suits cause the fights and guys in denim going to fight them. That's pretty much what we're talking here. Sonia, what's up? Can we talk about anything you want, buddy. Actually, if you want to see something pretty cool, my buddy, Jesse DeLuca Wildlife Photos, caught something crazy on one of his on his video cameras, on his drone, while he was flying his drone on his property. It's definitely worth a watch, and to get your head scratching, that's for damn sure. I highly recommend checking that out. I wish I could post a link on here, but I can't do it. But yeah, he's been on multiple podcasts since he's noticed that now too. It's pretty cool. What did I make with a 3D printer? I don't own one. Nargis, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? I don't know. I really don't know what you could use. I guess if you're looking for making, if you're trying to make elastic bands or whatever it is, probably your best bet would be inner tube for a bicycle. Oh no, fiery toast. That's terrible, man. Who here watches Talk to her? She's funny, dude. I like her. I am from Bangladesh. Very cool, man. You better make steel balls. I don't make steel balls, man. I buy them. I buy them from Amazon like normal people. Oh, wow. Yeah. The trolls. Yeah, the 701 came from there, eh? It's a badass slingshot, man. What time is it there? We're probably around 8 o'clock, 8:13 in the morning. I got myself into a lot of trouble as a kid playing with one of these. Yeah, I know a lot of people who have, but yeah, it's all in fun though. For me, it was pellet guns. Pellet guns were pretty crazy. Yeah, the yeah, we used to play war games in the woods with those things. We started off using paint pellets and slingshots. Did that for like one summer. And my buddy ended up buying this paintball gun, this handheld paintball gun, like a handgun, I guess. And we would shoot people with them, and they would just wipe the paint off and say they never got hit. So we started playing with pellet guns, and you always know when somebody got hit. Always. There were very few people who could take a direct shot with that thing and not make a squeak. Play guitar, do a backflip. What would you use as a DIY engine for elastic? I just told you, man. Valentina, what's up? Where do I get my G10 from? I've only seen very small pieces made for knives. I do some red black and red HDPE coming to make a few things. I get from two places. I get from one place, it's called Valley Composites. The G10 is very good there, but I would stay away from the micarta. The micarta I get from Maker's Material Supply out in Texas. I'm assuming the Valley Composites is from China somewhere, because it seems to take forever to get here. It's I mean, in China standards, the shipping is actually not bad, but they that's where I get it from. It's from either Valley Composites for my G10, or I get my and I get my micarta from my micarta and G10 I get from Maker Supply. But Maker Supply is a little more expensive, but it's still a pretty damn good quality stuff. That's where I got the G10 for, get that nice and tight there. There we go. That's where I got the G10 for these guys, was a Maker Supply. Valley Composites was all sold out of the Hunter Orange and the OD Green, but Maker Supply has a shit ton of them. So that's where I get them from. Ow, what's happening, bro? Trudeau's going to take away my goats. Oh, no, I hope not. I like goats, especially in curry. I actually got to find a place where I can buy goat. I would eat that every day. Fucking love it. Are you currently in Canada? Currently, I am. And I'm actually wearing my favorite voting shirt today. I'll turn around and show you what it says on the back. I had this made for the elections last year while everybody was voting for Trudeau. Here, have a look. What's up, Elise? Or Elsie? Whatever it is. Yep. It's called propaganda, isn't it always? But. ATO for Prime Minister. Yeah. No, they'd hate me, buddy. They'd hate me up here. Nobody likes common sense and direct speaking. Everyone gets all butthurt over it, and they demonetize me when I do. So 100%, Daniel, 100%. It's time for y'all to imprison that crime minister, and he's in deep shit right now. Actually, for those of you who don't really know, he's actually in a foreign interference public tribunal right now, and he was just caught lying under oath again. So, yeah, that little fucking criminal. He really needs to go to prison really badly, and take all the rest of them with him. Say hi to Valentina. I'm from Brazil. Your fan. Hi, Valentina. What are you talking about, Daniel? About killing anybody? Oh, I didn't say anything about killing anybody either. They just got to remove him from office, throw him in jail, prison. Is the where he's got to go. I didn't hear everything, but what exactly are you saying about people killing one another? It's happening all over, dude. You got all that crap going on in the Middle East. You've got Russia and Ukraine. And it's all bullshit. All of it. Nobody can get along. Nobody can sit there and actually talk things out. They try to claim it's about some fucking evil shit, but really it's about natural resources. It's the same thing every friggin' time. Propaganda and bullshit. They got young people with their whole lives ahead of them going to war. While the whole world lies about the problems. And you know what? I don't really care. Actually, I'm going to even stop talking about this. I'm just going to say this last thing about this whole topic that's going on there. I don't want this to be a morbid live. I'm probably already going to get demonetized for this one. So whatever, it is what it is. But I saw this funny meme one time. And there was this little Buddhist guy sitting down with his legs crossed. And a fly lands on his dick, right in his balls. And the meme says, "It's only when a mosquito lands on your testicles do you realize there is an alternative to violence." Imagine that. Just tested the AK velocity, 0.5, 0.7. Silky smooth. I wish I had to speak. Oh, I got to check that out. Show us some guitar tabs. I don't play guitar, man. I used to about 20 something years ago, but I haven't picked it up in at least 20 years ago. Is Andy in here? I didn't see him. Andy, what's happening, bro? I'm not seeing these chats he's reading. Me either, buddy. I'm in the thick of it. I'm sure you are. What's with Trudeau? I don't want to talk about Trudeau anymore. Guy's a fucking idiot. Let's move on from that. He's behind. Yeah, I am behind. Hold on. Oh, I'm way behind. There we go. Are you in Canada, Doggy Bones? Yes, I am. And how you doing, bro? T-Rex slings. Changing the logo, looking good. What's up, buddy? Making a couple of wrap and tuck sets here. Starting to get a nice little collection of wrap and tuck frames. I've been making a few myself. We'll see how that goes. T-Rex in the house. Doing good, buddy. Doing good. I think I saw you chatting over with Mikey and JB yesterday. Yesterday or the day before. I think you were over there. I saw you. Ansar, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good. Mr. Z, Mr. Z's in the house. What's going on, Mr. Z? How's your corner of the world treating you today? Jake, what's happening? Getting some bands done today, and earlier on in the chat for those guys popping in just now, got a new wrap done on the Medusa, and I think it looks okay. Could be a little tighter, to be honest, but I didn't like the old one that was on there, so I switched it up a little bit. But this is another sweet frame that shoots great. I gotta get a little bit of practice with it, get it out there today, probably today sometime when it warms up. We'll get a band set put on that, which is what I'm making right now. I'm making a Slingshot elastic, bud. Ansar. Yeah, I ran out of wrap and tuck bands. I needed to make a couple of sets. I'm gonna make I guess 4 sets of the 0.5, and I'll make 4 sets of the 4.5 Olympus green. And we'll see how that goes. I gotta get a sip of coffee in me. Is that it? Andy's out of here? Ah, take it easy, Andy. Where am I from? I'm from Canada, Ansar. Oh. Yeah, so yesterday I went live for about an hour for members, and got a little bit of work done on 2 frames. Can't cut with 1/4 inch is exhausting. Yeah, I bet. It just keeps poking little tiny holes in it, eh? And those holes just get slightly bigger, you know. Getting a can cut in 6 shots with 1/4 inch is going to be a task. Amanda Bynes, GM, you never lose. Either you win or learn. Well, that's a good way to go about things. 100%. Either you win or learn. The only time you lose is when you don't try. Oh, there we go. Let's get one more of these going. Then we'll cut up some of that. Cut up some of that 0.45. Get some more of those wrap and tuck fillers done. I'm trying to get my wife to make coffee, but all I hear is yeah. Yeah, mine's doing the same thing right now. That's why I'm trying to talk quietly-ish, so I don't wake her up. She get pissed off and punch me in the face. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so on that live that I was talking to or about, well, I got a the live with the members. I got two pretty nice slingshots in the works right now, made out of micarta. Got some pretty nice colors. One of them is like they call it fire or something like that, or fire red or fire orange. It's kind of like a reddy orange color. And I've got one as a what do you call it? I got the red as a core on one of them, and I've got the green as a core on the inside. And anyway, today when I'm done this live, I'm gonna go back out to the garage and see if I can get them all drilled out, routed out. We're gonna go with clips on these two slingshots coming up. We'll see how they go, and if I get one that I'm happy enough with, we'll raffle one of them off and see how it goes. I'm definitely keeping one of them, but I'll raffle one of them off. And I was thinking what I might do with some of the frames that I make that just aren't quite perfect, like this one. You know, I have the lanyard holes off center. I kind of screwed up on the lanyard hole, but I was going to keep this for me. But maybe what I'll do is, if there ever wind up being like some things for the scouts, or you know, hand them off to kids or whatever it is, help grow the sport. Hey, what's up, Dees? I've been married 33 years, and all I could say is I know you. You know the plan. Yeah, I know the plan, buddy. Just Trouble Cluster Live. What am I making? Johnny Reb. What's going on, bro? I am making slingshot bands at the moment. I've got a bunch of slingshots lying around here. Pretty much what we do on this channel. I'll give you some examples. Some stuff like this. Some of my own builds, like this one. And this one. And this one. Carbon fiber. But there's lots of great frames out there from different companies and all that stuff that are pretty badass. And anyway, I shoot a tremendous amount. So I basically need to make a lot of bands. So here we are making some bands for hold on a second. We're gonna need this too. I gotta make some cut some strips off here. Hey, thanks, dude. I appreciate it, Johnny. It's awesome, dude. Yeah, the first one's slick looking, man. I love that thing. That was actually a gift, and I freaking love that thing. That's the it's called the Spitfire. It's designed by my buddy Chuck and Steel, and made by another buddy of mine, Andrew, over at Prime Fork Catapults. Man, I gotta get one of those. I'm gonna get a template made for wrap and tuck elastics. It'd be so much faster than just chipping away at these little bits here and trying to line it up. I mean, it doesn't have to be precise, but it would be so much quicker with a template. I should maybe just turn you down a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. I like to pre-make a bunch of bands, and this way, if I have something happen and I need to change a band setup real quick, I go ahead and do it, and this handles it pretty quickly. I'll have a bunch of band sets just sitting in a plastic bag somewhere, and as soon as I need one, I just pop one out, pull the little tab, take the old one off, put the new one back on, wrap it up real quick, and we're in absolute. Oh, kind of screwed that one, but it'll work. Yeah, so it makes it kind of worth it. You know, you save for all you Slingshot enthusiasts out there that are buying pre-made bands. You could save a crap ton of money making your own, and it really doesn't take all that long. I mean, when I'm just making bands and not chatting with the public, doing this kind of thing, I could bang out many band sets in no time flat with the precision that I like them in. So there we go. We got a bunch right there to get started. All right, let's turn you back up there so you're not too bored. Oh, the first one's I saw that one already. That's awesome. .45 is enough for 8mm steel. 28-inch draw. Yeah, probably depending on what brand you use, and depending on what brand you use, and what am I looking for? What taper you use. I like to use 22 to 12, 22 to 14, and also depending on the weather. If it's really cold outside, you're definitely going to want more than .45. If you tune them pretty hot, where you're getting some pretty good speeds out of them, you could probably get by with that too. With .45 with a 1, 2, 3. I use a 22 to 12 taper. 22 to 14, sorry. And that gives me plenty of speed for my my .45 elastic for my ammo. 1, 2, yeah. I have a really good video on making slingshot bands. I don't think I've left anything out. I think I cover everything you need to know to make a good band and how to tune them. How to tune them to get the maximum zip out of them, I guess you could say. If that's what you're looking for. What we got here? That's 24 to 12. We don't want that one. We want this one here. That's 22 to 12. Where did my 22-14 go? Ah, here it is. Yeah, there we go. I think I might have done 22-12 on the last one by accident, not paying attention. There we go. This will be a little better. All right. Yeah, it might be. The thing's so old. Double tap for a thumbs up. Yeah, hit that thing. That's what I meant. A gallon of maple syrup. 60mm roller is better too. Yeah, 100%. 60mm roller is the way to go. I get bored of my politicians. I like watching Canadian politics. And when I want to laugh, I love watching the showdowns between Trudeau and Pierre. I'm a big fan of Pierre. Me too, man. Me too. That dude, he's a smart dude. He's sarcastic. I like that in him. And if he turns out to be somewhat honest for a politician and actually does what he says he wants to do, he'll probably go down as the best prime minister Canada's ever had. But we all know politicians are all full of shit. So we will see what happens. But I'll tell you one thing. A pile of rocks will be better than Trudeau right now. Pierre's the man. Good morning, Mark. ADDs. I didn't realize you were into RC cars. Oh, yeah. Yes, D's is big into that. Those red scissors are the best. Yeah, they are pretty good, but mine got bent. My son was cutting something he shouldn't have been cutting with him and bent that shit up pretty bad. It's a damn good coffee. What's everyone drinking this morning? I've got some Lavazza Crema Gusto going on in that coffee cup right there. in my my yellow Yeti. I gotta tell you, man, that Yeti is the freaking way to go, man. I had 3 of them actually. I had a bit of a problem with Yeti mugs. I freaking love them, but this was the most recent one I got. I've had this guy for about 2 years now, maybe 2.5. But I used to have, I still have actually a little silver one with a top that opened up in the center, and you could drink it from anywhere around it, which is pretty cool. It keeps your coffee good and hot for a long, long time. But I did find it was a little bit on the small side. So I was thinking I'm either going to get one of those big ones like this one, or I was going to, they had this other little coffee cup, it's like a coffee cup. I figured, you know what I'll do is I'll have one for a ride in the car on the way to work. And then when I get to work, I'll just leave that big coffee mug or that coffee mug in my car, and then I'll drink the coffee out of the little one that I bought. But our company had a break-in, and the freaking clowns that broke into my work stole my coffee mug and my headlamp. 2 of the things that went missing in the freaking building was my coffee mug and my headlamp. Some other things were stolen around, but in my room where I work with hundreds of $1,000s worth of parts that they could have sold on eBay, they decided to steal my coffee cup and my headlamp, a Milwaukee rechargeable headlamp. Is it just me or criminals getting stupider? I don't know. You can say hi, you can say ho, Mariah. Doesn't matter. When Jesus spoke again, the people said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Very nice. Yeah, buddy. You know what? I got a couple hustles. Actually, this Slingshot thing, the YouTube channel, the Slingshot, making the Slingshots. I also make hot sauce. I have my own brand of hot sauce on top of my regular job. So I can be pretty busy sometimes, unfortunately. Next weekend I'm making it's going to be a long day. I got to get up early in the morning. We're going to see, I'm going to make hot sauce in the morning. Then I'm whipping back home, having a shower. And then we're driving back downtown to go watch the Canadians and the Blues play. So it's going to be, basically, I'm going to be doing a 40-minute drive, make pepper sauce, 40-minute drive back home, hop back in the car to an hour drive to the Bell Center, watch the Habs play the Blues, and then drive on back home again, and then wake up the next morning for Sunday morning coffee with ATO. It's going to be interesting. Next weekend's going to be rough. We may have to come on live a little bit later that day. Maybe around 8 o'clock or something. I'll come on live. We'll do it then. Emirates, how you doing? I make some 2515.6 omega white. Yeah, that'll send a that'll send just about anything you need pretty quick. 2515 is my taper that I like to use for 9.5 millimeter steel. Use 0.6, 0.65, 0.7. Very, very good, very fast. I dabbled a couple of times with the 2520s, and I just didn't find the extra draw weight was worth the tiny bit of speed that you get. The only time I'll use that taper is when it's really, really cold out. Besides that, it ain't worth it, in my opinion. It's just extra draw weight, less accuracy for nothing. However, if you are shooting 11 mil steel, it's probably a must. That's for sure. Two wings of the same shit bird. Yep. When I was little, I pooped my pants. Skibbity, yeah. Good morning from Brazil. Wow, we got a lot of people from Brazil popping in here today. Muna Ray. Hello. Like done. Good. Cool dude. What's up, man? Jeff, smoke break. Dropping in for a quick button smack. How you doing, Jeff? Gonna be working on those micarta frames there today after this live here. See if we can get one or two of them ready for the sanding process. Got a couple of holes I got to drill and get those clips set up on there. And then that's going to feel freaking nice right there. Once we get those set up, we'll be able to get some shots done. Actually, you know what? Let's get this. Let's get these guys on the Medusa right now. Get a couple of white strips here. Mikey Paul, what's happening, bro? You had a Grand Rising? Grand Rising of what, bud? Yeah, we got the Medusa all dressed up in a new orange dress there, Mikey. I'll show you in a second. If anybody does wrap and tuck and you don't have one of these things from Leon, squat shot, you got to get one. These things are the absolute bomb for wrap and tuck. I know a lot of the Chinese companies have those ones that looks like a little bent paper clip inside, and they work, but they got nothing on this, and I'll show you why I like them. So, get that through there, just like normal. Give it a little pull, get it nice and straight. Now, when you pull this guy down, you get it snugged up, and then you can pull it through. And just slap it through here. You see this excess here? Just snip that off. Now that's going to hold on, no problem. But if you want to change these bands after, you just grab that little piece right here, give it a little pull, and that'll unravel right away. No having to get in there with scissors and scratching up a nice frame, nothing like that. It's definitely the way to go. From Nepal, how you doing, buddy? Black Knight, what's up? It was an inside job and I was targeted. I'm always targeted, man. Criminals have always been stupid. What did I miss? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I love that. I love that little that Leon wrap and tuck tool. It's really, really, really good. I know a lot of guys just like to wrap it, put it over their thumb, but every time I do that, it just does not feel good. Makes it feel like the skin's detaching from my fingernail every time I do that, unfortunately. All right, let's get this guy on here. We're a little bit high. Here we go. We are set up and ready to destroy with the Medusa. Nice little orange dress on her. Little lingerie-ish. There we go. Such a good feeling slingshot. Nice narrow waist. And for those of you guys that like pinky holes, it's got a great one. Yep, that feels good. Do you know India? Of course. I went to school. I know somebody who makes hot sauce and takes the bottles to warm water himself. Yeah, we do the same thing. We take it to local grocery stores around our area, and it sells really, really good. We used to do a lot of these little fairs and stuff, and selling them at local fairs and whatnot. But now we're just dropping them directly off at grocery stores. It's good. All right, web slinger, web shooter, have a good one, man. Call him web slinger. I get faster speeds from 2515 to 2520. Yep, so do I, Jack. Yes, sir. I'm Canadian, man. Nice round bald head. Wow, another one. Same comment, same guy. Interesting. Medusa was my first frame, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's a good one, man. It's a real good one. I think once I get tired of working on the frames there today, I'm gonna head on out and do some shooting. Finally changed seasons here yesterday in Tucson. Is it getting nice and cool, Mikey? Oh man, you know what we're gonna do? Fucking see you later. I think tapers only increased speed 17%. That guy sucks. I forgot his name. I'll look. Lanyards from Leon are the best. I got one right here, which is this is a Leon build, which I got to fix. Actually, we're gonna do this right now. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it's a little bit long for me. And what I like to do with my lanyards, I'll show you. I'll show you. I like to cut them and put a little knot on them and then weld the knot shut so it's not going to slip off. But This one would fit Leon just fine, but there's a reason why they call him Squatch, and it ain't because he's tiny. We'll give that a little bit of a weld. You can always tell the difference between good quality paracord and shit paracord. The good stuff actually takes a little while for it to catch fire. So what I do is I make a little X. Just tie a quick knot through it. Tie it tight. Make sure everything's nice and even. I tie a little X. Tie it nice and tight. That's a shit one. Let's fix that. There we go. There we go. So they're both nice and tight. So now I can pull that all the way down, pop it over my head, and then when I want to shorten it up, I can adjust it like this. And now it's nice and high up on my neck. Right where I like it. Right on the maple leaf. So I can just grab all my ammo directly off there. But it works out great. Now, just to make sure this doesn't come undone, there's a couple things you can do. You can either just put a little dot of like a super glue, crazy glue, that kind of shit on there. Or what I like to do is I just weld them. So I'll just heat up that little tag end here. Once it gets all goopy, I smear it up towards the knot and not towards the moving line. So it'll stick to the knot and it'll still be able to slide nicely back and forth. No problem. Paracord, some great stuff. There we go. See? Nice and welded, and she still works. There we go. Mission accomplished. Oh, what did I miss here? Mo Lester. No. Ah, you dude. Fuck. You got me. You got me. You see? To all those guys out there trying to mess with me, you gotta be a little tricky like this guy was. Congrats. Take a bow, bro. Take a bow, Mies. I've been following Mo for years. But I didn't know about you. But it's awesome being an American owning a gun. That way I'm not sitting trying to convince everyone that slingshots are cool. Oh, Glory, do me a favor. Let's get lost, man. I use a piece of paracord strand. Absolutely love the pinky hole. Yep. Medusa and lingerie. Wow, I'm way back. I'm going to catch up here again. Here we go. Once you live in the hood, you'll change your sport. I grew up in the hood. I'm not changing my sport. I shall buy a mousetrap just for you, Mikey. Nice. By the way, Mikey, that mousetrap shot was pretty badass, dude. I watched yours, watched Hunter's. There's a few others I got to check out, but that was pretty damn cool. Who's the third person who's done it so far, Mikey? Yeah, Hickson. I got the same one too. You know the ones that kind of clamp down like Jaws. That's the only ones I have here. Those other little ones, I mean, they work, but they're not like those big guys. Me, Hunter, and Luke Stroud. Oh, shit. I got to get some of those ones. Those little, those old school mouse traps. I'll give that a try. That looks fun to me. I'm just about ready to give that bottle cap challenge a test again. See if I can get that one set up. That was a hard one. I still haven't landed it yet. I did it one time off camera. I got it, but every time I've tried it on camera, I've failed miserably. Actually, it's been rough. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that one done, but I'm going to give it another try and see if I can get it. That's a tough challenge though. You got to stack 2 bottle caps on top of each other, and in 2 shots, hit the first one, and then get the second one. But quite often, when you hit the first one, if it's not a perfectly placed shot, they both flop off, and you can't use anything to hold it on or stick it down or anything like that. It's just got to be, it's just got to be straight up, just sitting there. And by the way, the one time that I actually got it to work, I cheated. I used a little bit of putty to hold the bottom one in place. But I think the issue might be the 8mm steel is actually too big for it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll definitely have to give it another try again and see. But maybe going down to a 1/4-inch steel and getting that dialed in to see if it'll work might be the way to go. But that's a really hard challenge. If anybody's up for that one, I'd love to see somebody do it. I think if anybody's going to land that one, it's going to be Chuck and Steele. Or Dee's. Dee's been pulling off some crazy shots lately. Hey, what's going on, Rob? Gonna work in a couple of hours. Going to work? Very cool. What's my purpose for my video? I'm just out here chatting with people, having a good time, making some Slingshot bands. That's my purpose, buddy. Do you vape? No, I don't. Why does my chat keep doing that? That's freaking weird. English or Spanish? Good question. How is the U.S. today? Are you in Canada? Yeah, I'm in Canada. I have no idea what's going on in the U.S. today. Mohammed, what's up? Oh, his shorts are crazy. I don't even know how he's doing that. But I'll tell you, shorts, for those of you guys that are starting out, try to make one video a week and really pound out the shorts. Get as many of those things out as you can. It really does make a difference on your channel growing. It's very, very good for your channel. And it's one of the ways that most people end up finding you. I think I screwed up the last time I ordered my. Yeah, I think I did. The last time I ordered my my pouches, I think I got smaller ones. Let's see if I have a couple of them here. Show the difference. I either screwed up the first time or screwed up the second time. I'm not sure what time I screwed up, but I screwed up one time. One time. Let's go. Yeah, that won't do. We got to get that down there. That's a little better. Oh, son of a. All right. It is what it is. Yeah, check this out. I think I bought the first time. I think I bought pouches for 9.5 mil steel. And that's what I've been shooting with. These guys are a little shorter. Or maybe they're just, no, they can't be stretched out. Yeah, definitely longer. See? I think I made a mistake the first time I ordered them. I didn't get the right size. I might actually enjoy the other ones better. I think I might like the larger size better. Well, to be fair, Aaron, Omega Slings, Electric White are probably some of the longest lasting bands I've ever used. That said, though, Simple Shots bands last a long time as well. They're very good, but I haven't shot Simple Shot in a long time. I've heard that they've changed their recipe a little bit. I don't know if they're the same or not, but before I shot Simple Shot for a little while, and the bands did last a long time. Anybody out there who's shooting Simple Shot nowadays, let me know. If they're still like a really long lasting bands, I really couldn't speak to that. I got a ton of the bigger ones. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's kind of funny that I had 2 orders come in of the larger ones, and I love them, and I ordered the second ones, and the second ones I'm like, wow, these feel different. They're still great, but they just feel different. And yeah, here, look at the difference. These are the ones I was shooting. You can tell I put a bunch of rounds through. This guy's all filthy and nasty with them rusty balls and shit. But look at that. Look at the difference. It was weird. It took me a little while to figure out what was going on, because it definitely felt different. But they're good stuff. Good pouches. Nice and soft. Feels great on the fingers. It's funny, I never really thought I would go to microfiber. I was always a leather guy. Always. Actually, I got a bunch of leather ones right here. But I don't know, there's something about my release with these pouches that are really, really sweet. Nice and smooth. Yeah. Nice and smooth. Yeah, I think I don't know, we'll see. When I get some work done on those frames today. And I'll tell you what though, guys, actually working on that frame yesterday with that good quality micarta, like, man, I don't want to work with G10 or anything else anymore. Really, that micarta, it cuts so nice. We'll see how it is when I start sanding it and whatever. We'll see what the difference is. But that micarta I got from Maker Material Supplies is fantastic. It cuts nice. It drills nice. It's easy to sand. It seems like it's going to sand really nice too. Actually, just doing the layers in between the epoxy. Man, it came out so nice. So I'm just waiting for a little bit of YouTube money to come in, and we're going to go ahead and purchase a bunch of the micarta from there, and get a couple of frames going. The micarta from Valley Composites, I wasn't too impressed with. One of them was really, really gummy. It was like drilling into a crayon, if I could explain that at all. But Is it early morning there, Hitesh? The morning is it's 9:09 in the morning. We've been going for about an hour and a half now, hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm usually up really, really early, just about every single day. So I come out here and on my Sundays, I sleep in till around 6:30. Wake up, go downstairs, let the dog out, have a little bite of breakfast, something a little small, and then come on out here and chat with you guys. Pretty much what I do. All right. Yeah. So just to give you guys a quick look, if anybody's ever looking for lanyards, I highly recommend checking out Leon, Squat Shot. He is the absolute man. And I'm going to be chatting with him pretty soon. That every time I healthy and wise. Yes, sir, Mr. Mikey. First time I've ever been accused of that. But basically what we'll do is I'm going to be giving away, not giving away, but when I do the raffles for the Slingshots, I'm going to be putting some of Leon's goodies inside the package. I got to work on that with him still. See if we can get something worked out. And we're going to be doing that. So it'll be pretty cool. We'll support Leon because Leon's an awesome dude. And we'll give you guys a cool package to get. You know, when you guys get your goodies in the mail, you'll have some cool looking stuff. Some cool looking stuff, decent looking frame, some badass lanyards to go with it. You know, maybe we'll do lanyards or we'll do like little neckers like this one with a little necker like this one with some or a wrap and tuck tool or something. I'll be throwing something in there. His name's Leon McIntyre, but he is Squat Shot on YouTube and Facebook. Check him out. Hey, later, Mikey. Yeah, check it out, dude. Nicholas, he doesn't waste any cash on. I gotta not talk too loud. The mic's really close to my mouth, but he doesn't waste. He doesn't buy junk. These little clamps here that he uses are fantastic, and I got one here just to show you. This is what I use for my ammo necklace. I've got a magnet that I hang all my ammo from, and that little clamp holds on there really, really nice. Yeah, I've also talked to him about the lanyard bags too, for the ATO frames. So we'll see what we can get going. Maybe we'll start with just the bags and we'll move on with the lanyards later on. Yeah, the line ones are really nice, eh? Emmy, how are you? Paracord, Cobra Knot is unmistakable to a paracord weaver. Yeah, I bet. What coffee today? I'm Shades. How you doing, buddy? We're doing Lavazza Crema Gusto today. That's what we got going on. I can't find my girl Lucia anymore. I don't know what happened to her. I'm kind of heartbroken. It was some of the best coffee I've ever had in my life. But yeah, I'll just have to suck it up, cry myself to sleep, and get past it. But yep. Lucia is no longer anywhere to be found, unfortunately. How are these bands doing? These look still doable. I think we'll keep these ones. I think we'll keep them. Or do I have enough to do 2 more band sets here? Let's see. Got 1, 2. All right, yeah, we're gonna sacrifice these. I don't want to retie these back on there just to have them croak on me. So let's get these set up. I use Cafe Vuelto, but I don't know how to say that. Contact Leon Bazzi. Yeah, contact Leon, man. He'll set you up. These pouches here, this is what you're talking about? These are Omega Slings pouches. My pretty much my go-to. It's kind of weird. They feel like they're laser cut. When you touch the edge of them, they're a little bit I don't want to say rough, but they feel like they've been cut with heat. So, but once you break them in, they break in pretty quick. You'll get through, I don't know, 20 or 30 shots, and they start to soften up a little bit on you, and they feel real good, and they're real light. And for those of you guys who've seen my video on the difference in weight at the pouch end. So if you're shooting, where did that thing go? I can just show it to you flat out, and it'll all make sense. What did I do with that thing? Ah, there it is. All right. So just for example, we'll weigh one of these. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. So this came out at 2.07 grams. So safe to say around 2 grams for a ball. 1 8mm steel. We'll weigh the pouch. Comes in at 0.34 grams. We'll weigh this pouch. This is 0.68. So this guy is very close to double this guy in weight, but this is actually going to slow down your ammo speed considerably just by the thickness. So when I did my test, is Rex out of here? Later, Rex. When I did my test, there was like I can't remember what the difference was. It was like a point. What was this one again? Yeah, it was 0.36. I think the other one was like a 0.4, 0.5 or something like that. And the difference of that made a difference of like 15 to 20 feet per second just by adding the extra weight at the pouch end. So the lighter you can get moving forward with a pouch or your ammo, the more speed you're going to get. If you've got if you shoot big ammo, it'll make a big difference for you guys shooting big ammo as well. It's gonna make a difference in how fast your ammo your ball will travel and give you that extra speed. Can't walk on my foot, fractured in 3 places, passed out and fell 3 weeks ago. Oh shit, dude, you all right, man? If you can't find Leon's address, go to my Facebook page. I posted a link to his page on my page, and you'll be able to find all of this stuff there. Click on that, head on over, see Leon. He'll set you up. Leon is the freaking man. We'll get two more sets going. I like the 0.5 Omega Slings white are badass, and the 0.45 green is badass. My two go-to bands. I actually, if I had to pick between the two of them, I think I might pick the 0.45 green. But once it starts getting cold, which it is, we're gonna have no choice but to switch to the 0.5. And from what I've checked out, with the 0.6, with the 0.5 green, it is fast. It's a little bit faster, not by much, but a tiny little bit faster. But the draw weight is quite a bit more. So that's why I prefer the 0.5. That's why I prefer the 0.5 electric white to the 0.5 green. Lighter draw, very similar, almost identical speeds. It's a more accurate shooter for me, in my opinion. Cool videos, bro. Thanks, Josh. Holding BBs. That's a good question, man. I never really thought about hunting with BBs before. I don't know if they would have enough weight to cause enough impact to take one out. It's a good question. Yeah, the hand warmers work, doggy bones, but they're only good for a couple of shots, and you're constantly having to put your hands in and out of your pocket and your slingshot in and out of your pocket trying to warm up the bands. Right now, it's not so bad, but usually what I end up doing once it starts hitting minus 15, minus 20 up here, I just right away just switch to like a 0.6 band, and I switch up my taper, and I still get pretty good speeds with decent accuracy and a light draw weight. So I'll switch it over to like with my 8mm steel, I'll switch it over to 0.6, and then change my taper sometimes from 22 to 12, 22 to 14. I might go up on my taper, or drop it down to like 18, 12. Depending on it. I still get good speeds, and I keep my draw weight light, so I have my accuracy still. That's how I go about it anyway. Yeah, hand warmers work in the fall, but it's only really good for a couple of shots, really. It's actually kind of hard though. Like sometimes I go out when it's like minus 30 and I'll do some shooting, and it's crazy how much it affects the bands and how slow they get. There were some of them actually that I was shooting in the cold, and the band stretched out and kind of stayed there. It didn't go all the way back. It was really weird. I said white and it didn't allow my comment? I don't understand. What are you talking about? What was your comment, Shades? White bands are a massive advantage as the light gets low. Yeah, 100%. I think that's why some darker colored bands work better in the winter. I think the darker color, like a black band, holds on to the heat better a little bit. That's why you see a lot of these anti-cold bands, as they call them, or winter bands, as we can call them. They tend to go with darker colors. But a lot of those that I've tested, they just don't hold up. All they've done is really have a band with a heavier draw weight, and that's about it. I've tested a bunch of them in the cold. One of the ones I tested really good in the cold was the GZK orange versus green, and I noticed no difference. There wasn't any difference in life. There was no difference anywhere. So it was kind of like, seems like a gimmick to me. I've also tried precise cold weather bands. They were like a pink color, and those two were also full of shit. So For me, it's better just to use a regular band, go up a size, and that's that. Oh, there we go. There we go. We've got a lot of bands made today. Look at this here. We will be good to go for a little while. That is for sure. There we go. Look at that. And we got all this tying material here too, which will be very, very, very useful. Luke, what's happening, bro? I'm getting one of those. Oh, that's freaking awesome, Luke. That's a great idea. Actually, I like that idea. Get one of those bad boys all set up with some. I need a Ziploc bag. I always have some lying around here somewhere. What's this? High quality products, huh? Wah, wah. Oh, I got a little simple shot right here. All right, let's see if there's anything wacky in this thing. All right, that'll do. There we go. That'll keep us busy for a little while anyway. Yeah, I started getting a few wrap and tuck frames lately. I've been making a couple myself, but I've also got a couple from Hillbilly Slings and Wares, which are freaking amazing slingshots. Here's my Boot Hill X, which is another one of my absolute favorites. Thing's a badass slingshot. It holds so well too. And then I got my Rougarou, which I just packed away. Another Hillbilly frame. Look at that beauty. It's another one that holds on really, really good. Yep, and ever since I got those little wrap and tuck tools from Leon, I've been sold on those things. I freaking love them. Uh-oh, I think I lost it. That's no good. Gotta find that thing. Oh, there's another band set I forgot to put in there. What the hell did I do with them? I usually keep them on this post, but I guess when I was doing all the showing and the telling, I put them somewhere anyway. They're on this table here somewhere. I'll find them. Yep, I'll find them. Rolling Archer eating one last week, rolling outdoors. Putting in work. Yes, sir. Well, there's not a lot. It's allowing for me. I only said rabbit skulls. So what's happening, Shades? What's exactly happening? Are you trying to type it and it won't let you release the comment? Is that what's happening? Hi from Montreal. What's up, David May? Ali, what's up? Anon, what's up? Augustus Gloop, what's up? I've seen your channel before. Why the Slingshot? It's just a hobby? Yeah, it's a hobby. A hobby I share with a lot of people. Yeah, it's more of a lifestyle. Cool on, Luke. That's truth right there, buddy. Coin Worker, how you doing, buddy? Did Shades, did somebody remove it or did it just vanish? Sasha, what's going on? Well, we're just on here live doing a little bit of a chat. Oh, I got another one here. Wow. Am I getting trolled here? My shit's just disappearing every time I turn around. Did anybody see what I did with that bag of bands? What the hell's happening? Wow, things are going crazy here. I'm telling you, the Mandela effect. There's a glitch in the matrix. Yeah, I live in Canada. But Luke, the crazy thing is I just zipped it up and I put it down in front of me and now it's gone. It doesn't make sense. I haven't even gotten up out of my chair. Down in the wrong bag there. Aha. Found it. They were buried under some shit. See if my now I just gotta locate my little wrap and tuck tools. Make sure I didn't toss them in here for some stupid reason. No. Oh man. Coffee's not working. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Shades. There has been some weird shit going on a little bit lately on YouTube. All of a sudden, I can't do co-lives anymore. That's why you're always seeing me by myself on all these co-lives, because I can't seem to go live with anybody else anymore. I don't know why. Every time I do it, it's always a black screen. It first happened with Coin Worker, and then I tried testing it with Hoggy a couple of times, and nothing seems to correct the issue. So I don't know what's going on. I don't want to get all paranoid and start talking wacky and saying I'm being shadow banned or whatever it is, because I tend to voice my opinion from time to time. But it's kind of like the only thing I can think of what's actually going on. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is what it is, man. I'm hoping I can get this figured out, because I want to start getting some guests back on the show again. But I don't know. I really don't know what to say about it. I don't think I talk anything really controversial. I try to be fair to everybody, regardless of where they come from. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but it's kind of strange. It's kind of strange that all of a sudden now they just won't let me go do co-lives, and I've been doing them for a long time. So, maybe it's that woke shit that people are talking about. Maybe it's not. I don't think so. I don't know. I think people have their opinions, and that's fine. But no, there's something weird going on. It's the same thing going on with Chuck and Steel too. I tried searching online to see what was going on with all that, and anyway, I couldn't get any information on what the deal was. Nobody seems to be talking about it online, what the deal is with the coal lives. Not that I can find anyway. So here we are. And I still don't have any information on why the coal lives aren't working. But it kind of sucks because I like these Sunday morning chats when we get live with somebody and we shoot the shit and have a little bit of fun and, that kind of thing. But it ain't happening. And it's kind of pissing me off a little bit. Wow. So those two Wrap and Tuck tools that I just lost are like nowhere to be found anywhere. They just vanished just like that. So next Sunday, when I go live, I'll be giving this guy away next Sunday or maybe during the week. So if you guys see that thing pop up for, bro, did I play guitar? I did many, many years ago. I don't play guitar anymore. I haven't picked up a guitar in like 20 years. So I'm not playing anything. No, it's not on my magnet. It's not one of the metal ones. It's a paracord one that Leon made me, and it seems to have vanished, like gone. There's another little custom by me. I just don't know what the hell has happened to it. It literally just fucking disappeared. It's pissing me off a little bit. I had two of them right on here on this post. And I showed one of them to you guys, and then it vanished. Oh, man. See, I'm going to let you in on a little ATO secret. When that kind of shit happens, I go psycho. I'm going to search. Oh, I found one. I don't know how the hell it got over there, but I found two. Thank God I'll be able to sleep tonight. Woo. Yeah, when I can't find shit and I know shit was right there, I go bonkers. It's not good. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Thanks, Delaw. This one here, it's copper carbon fiber with copper and red and copper liners inside. This was actually a first attempt at a clipped slingshot, and I kind of screwed it up a little bit, but it's super, super light and holds really, really well. And it actually shoots pretty good for something that's was a bit of a disaster. I quite like this slingshot, actually. But it's just a little guy. It's not good enough to send to anybody, unfortunately, but you really like music? Yeah, me too. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we found them. And I while I was doing my search there, looking for bands, I found all these guys. These are all a bunch of pre-mades of my Gong Chi bands. I made these quite a while back. So all of these are made out of, they've all got root pouches on them and tied up with a constrictor knot. And these might be the same. This is another one of just pre-cut bands. So I'm going to toss these guys in there. I still like Gong Chi bands. Gong Chi, Omega Slings, and Sniper Sling are all in my top 3 still, so I should probably get through those. Al, I couldn't sell this, buddy. It's not quality at all. Like, take a close look. The clips are uneven. The thing down at the bottom here is uneven. The holes are uneven. Yeah, I couldn't sell this thing. I'd feel like I'm stealing if I tried to sell this thing. I cut them too short. Yeah, I know. I know. It's one of those. It's one of those dysfunction problems. The champ is here. Yes, sir, he is. Hey, come back here. I haven't shot a slingshot in years since I was a kid. Princess Auto Special. Yeah, I think we all had one of those. When you talk about one of those ones with the arm brace, those wrist rocket style things. Whoop. Yeah, I think we all had one of those at one point in our lives. Just about everybody, I think, especially in our generations. It was one of those things you just ended up having, I guess. Let's toss that other guy in there too. Wrap and tuck bands, check. And we've got all our got a lot of bands made actually. I'm good for a little while. I'm gonna start shooting some clip frames and wear out those guys, get those done. Can your dog do a flip still? What? What's up, Mark? What's up, everyone? Joseph, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Yeah. So we got a little bit of work to do today. We're gonna see if we can get some. Once we're done here on the live, I'm gonna get to work on those frames I was working on that the members joined me for yesterday. We were on live for about an hour with the members. It was a lot of fun doing a little chatting. I need to make bands. Yeah. Every now and then we got to get out there and go to town making some bands. And we got this guy too. This guy needs a new set on here. And this pouch. This is another pouch. This is a leather pouch, but I love this thing. I got that from my buddy Gasper. He so top shooter out in Spain. He sent me some of the pouches he uses in his tournaments, and beautiful. He's I was shot him a message the other day, seeing how he's doing. Haven't talked to him in a while, and he's putting sling shooting on the back burner for a little while. And sorry to hear about your nationality. What are you talking about, Chili? I stopped buying frames for a while. It's been a whole 2 weeks. Ooh, buddy, you must be jonesing. You doing all right, Luke? You see, that's why I'm convinced healthcare doesn't give a shit about us, because if they did, there would be a 12-step program for us sling addicted people. What's my favorite movie? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. What's my favorite movie? My favorite movie. What's a movie I could watch over and over and over again and never get bored of it? I don't know. There's a couple of them that I really like, though. There's a couple of them that are way up there. If I can name a few, I'll name a few. First of all, I'm a Star Wars nut. I love Star Wars. So probably Rogue One, believe it or not. I love that movie. It was very important. Probably should have been one of the first ones, if not the first one that he did. But not to geek out on that. Braveheart, another great movie. I don't know. There's a bunch of good movies, man, that I liked. Dances with Wolves. There's another great movie, man. That movie was fantastic. I got a new Enzo yesterday, a blue Enzo. I got one of those in aluminum. Oh, shit. Show my new ones coming on Tuesday. Sweet deal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to how about a 12 by 12 step 144 slings? Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good to me. Yep. I hear it starts just by slowing down the pace of purchasing. This is the old blue bastard. Must be it. We're hitting that 2-hour mark. I'm thinking about making another one of these too. I think maybe today I'm gonna cut out some materials to make one of these. This is another one too. I kind of screwed up. I absolutely love this frame and it shoots like a boss, but it's a little bit. It actually shoots. I think I don't know, but I'm definitely going to be making some of these too. I got to come up with a name for this one though. We got the Avro, which is this one. That's the ATO Avro. And we got the Blue Bastard, but I called the Blue Bastard because this material was shit. But we got to come up with a name for this guy. So I don't know what we'll call him. I was thinking about calling him the A. Yeah, the ATO A. EH. What do you think? I don't know. I'll have to come up with a name. Any ideas? Oh, there's a few of them. Man, good movies. Good movies. We've got Fight Club. Love that movie. Snatch. Love that movie. What else we got? There's lots of good ones out there, man. Hey, take care, Daryl. I love the name Blue Bastard. You know what, Selwyn? I actually called it the Blue Bastard only because this micarta that I got, I don't know. The guy said it was supposed to be like coarse micarta. If I can get close up, you're supposed to be coarse weave, but it felt like paper micarta. And when I was drilling through it, it's almost like the epoxy never dried because it would gum up instantly. It was like drilling into a crayon or a wax or something, and it would just clog up everything and it would pull the piece up and all kinds of things. It was a nightmare. Like on the back end here, drilling the holes for the clips, they were doing really, really good. I was almost had them perfect. These two, bang on. This one was the height of them was good, but it was they're pretty much even, but they were a little bit low. But that was only because when I started to drill the hole, as I was drilling, a big blob of that goop just got stuck on my drill bit and it pulled my piece up and caused me all kinds of trouble. I ended up going too deep and oh man, I've got the hole stuffed in there with the rib nuts to make everything hold together. But oh, the little bastard was tough, man. The little bastard was tough. But I wanna get another one of these made, but made out of proper materials. This would have come out perfect otherwise. So I've got a little bit of micarta left, and I got a little bit of this thing holds so nice. I got a little bit of micarta left, and I got a little bit of I got a lot of G10 left. So maybe we'll go with a G10 version of that first and see how that turns out, and then we'll rock out I'll get some more micarta and make some of those. Oh man, I love spammers. They got to be the favorite. You know, assholes are cool because they're saying something that can be witty from time to time. But when they just come out and they just start spamming the same bullshit over and over and over again, it really bugs me. I don't even bother wasting my time talking about them. I just dip them, get them out of here. Boop. See you later. You know, it's one thing to be a troll and be witty about it, which is awesome. But just being a spammer, idiocracy, another good one. Yeah, he's gone. I got him. I got to tell you guys, I'm pretty excited about how that frame's going to come out. that Slingshot's going to come out. I've got two really nice. I'm not gonna say they're really nice yet. They got the potential of being really, really nice frames made out of micarta, and I'm kind of sold on how well those micarta frames, how easy it is to work the materials. They're freaking gorgeous. I was able to cut them with a wood saw on my jigsaw, which was kind of nice. So I cut them all out really, really easily. The colors of them and the quality of them, the texture of them, they're going to be really, really nice frames. If I don't screw them up, we'll see. But I've got two more of the ATO Avros in halfway glued already. I just got to make a little adjustment on one of the pieces that I cut out. I decided that I was going to make it into a clip frame. So, I'm going to do two clip frames of the ATO Avro next, and if any of them are good, oh yeah, that's nice. Any of them are good, I'll be putting one up for raffle. Do I hunt? I have hunted. I'm not currently hunting now. I'm fully licensed to hunt up here where I'm at with a bow. But getting the time in to be as efficient as I could to make ethical kills with my bow, it's very difficult. I don't have any place around here that I could actually practice and put the time in before the season starts. So I'm thinking this year, depending on what Christmas looks like, I'm going to be selling off my bows, both of them, and I'm going to see if I can get a crossbow instead and hunt that way. It's probably the best bet. As for hunting with a slingshot, it's illegal in the province I live in. I have to go to the neighboring province, and finding land is tough. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Listen to this, man. COD Exodus. I had a club that I used to go to. It was pretty cool. We were able to shoot indoors. We were able to shoot indoors during the winter months, so you can get the reps in, right? It's all what it's about, is getting the reps in, reaching your full draw, hitting your anchor, posting up everything even, and just letting the shot go. And it wouldn't even really matter if it was like within 4 or 5 yards or 100 yards type thing, as long as you're keeping the body mechanics going, and that's the important part. Once you got your sights dialed in and everything, you're pretty good. But anyway, we had the indoor range, which was nice, but so many people joined. It got to a point where I would go there with 4 hours and I'd leave with 2 every single time, because we had 5 people shooting at the same targets. So I would go through, shoot my 3 shots. Next guy would come through, shoot his 3 shots. And for some reason, people just couldn't pick their own target on the thing. They'd always keep on shooting at the bullseye. So if I landed 3 shots in the bullseye, the next guy's going to shoot 3 shots in the bullseye, and so on and so on. And people kept on shooting my arrows. I shoot carbon arrows, so they kept breaking. So then I said, okay, fuck this. I'm going to start going to the outdoor range and get that shooting. Started shooting at the outdoor range. And some ass clown on the neighboring property started shooting guns towards the archery range that's on another guy's property. And they had some rounds hit the targets on the outside, and everyone started freaking out. The cops were called. And when the cops got called, they came to check it out to find out what was going on. And the next time we went over there, we had like I guess one section of 50 yards, 55 yards actually, if you shoot from corner to corner. To shoot there at paper targets. So we had these foam blocks and the regular, the wood slat targets. We were shooting those all the way up to 55 yards. And then beside that, we had 2 spots where you can climb up to the top and shoot down from like a tree stand, so you can get used to that. And then on the other side of that, we had a 3D target range. So you could actually walk through the 3D target range, and it was protected by a hill on both sides, so you were okay. We were going up there and shooting at the 3D target range. And then just after the complaint was made to the cops, it was badass, dude. just before it was set up, the cops went to go find out who was shooting towards the range. They ended up coming through the 3D range and shooting all the targets with a shotgun. Blew them completely apart. Holes everywhere. Heads off the deers were gone. It was just very, very, very disturbing. And they ended up shutting down the range. I'm serious, dude. They ended up shutting down the range, and we had. I lost my whole season last year and this year because of this kind of shit. So the police are involved and all that stuff. I couldn't warm up my bow, couldn't tune in my bow. I was good for about 30, 35 yards, but I haven't. Yeah, no joke. They ruined everything. And I haven't put. I guess in the last 2 years, I've put maybe 60 shots through my bow. If I was to go out hunting like that, I'd just be a complete asshole. So I can't do it. So anyway, the way I figure it, a bow is one thing. You really have to have the body mechanics to be able to do it all the time and that kind of stuff. Like my bow is a 70 pounder. I could pull that thing all day long, every day. Not a problem. But the crossbow, it's like shooting a gun. When you have your skill set down and you're able to figure it out and you know how you can use your scope properly and all that stuff, you have it ranged in at a certain range. After that point, you should be good to go. It could take you a couple of shots to warm up and get into form, but that you could do in a field somewhere close to where you're going to be hunting before you hike in or after the day before or whatever. But shooting a bow is not the same. You really need to put the time in to get good or stay on top of your game. My state, Virginia, is one of the last places you can still hunt with dogs. A lot of those dog hunters give the rest of hunters a bad name. Yeah, I saw something about that, Luke, where they put these GPS tags on, and a lot of times the dogs would go chasing game at the other properties, and people were getting pissed off about it, and it could be rough, I guess. I moved to the Philippines from the U.S., and I am a Bravo 11 veteran. Interesting. We have a free bow range here in Texas, of course. They expect us to purchase food and supplies. Man, this place here, it's you have to pay. So it's not very much. Like for the year, to sign up for the year, it's $114. That's not bad. It's actually very good. And you have an indoor and an outdoor range, which is nice. But it also has its problems, unfortunately. I found some unused, hard to get to land between the highway and the creek that no one uses. That's my outdoor range. Oh, interesting. That'll do it. See out here, your mom, bald baddie. Oh, see you later, loser. So, part of the issue. Hey, Chad, what's going on? I just got rid of the douchebag on top of you there. You had to go. Yeah, I got all these ping pong balls. I bought a giant bag of them, and I got tired of chasing cans and they got a little bit easy. So I started shooting ping pong balls. Unfortunately, the ping pong balls suck. You get one good hit on them, they blow up. There's nothing left in them. But wiffle balls, this is a good one. These guys, you can hit them hundreds of times, not a problem. And they flop around, they start swinging around everywhere. It's pretty cool. In wintertime, in winter, I shoot in the welding shop before and after work. Interesting. Where are you from, Mad?
Got the entertainment while enjoying a meal. Store purchase. They always have shotgun shooting skeet. Like, oh man, you know what, Doggy Bones, man? I hadn't shot in like, man, it must have been like 20 years at all. And when my buddy got married about 6 years ago, we had a stag party, and I was I was a little bit worried because it had been a long time since I shot, and I wasn't worried about it. I was just worried about stinking it up, really. But when I was young, I shot a lot, and you know, handguns, rifles, the whole deal. We ended up going out. We were shooting skeet in the forest at this place that we rented, and we bought one of the launchers. We got a whole bunch of rounds, and we started shooting. And I think I went 24 for 24, 24 for 24 hits on that. And everyone's like, and I started letting them really sail far, so I had to lead them a little bit more just to challenge myself. And then I got my buddy to start throwing too. Oh man, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. With your vehicle, 100 balls of plaster, they're awesome because they break parts slowly with proof of dust. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it was so much fun. Like I would love to get back into that sport nowadays, but it's way too expensive. Name a car for an edit? Nope. Hey, Life on the Lake. I got a question for you, buddy, if you're not a bot. Why is it that so many people ask me to name a car for an edit? Why is that? Explain to me what's so important about naming a car and an edit. Explain it to me. How come so many people ask me that? It's almost like people ask me where I'm from. It's almost as much. Because we make edits. Yeah, we basically we had a whole case of these clays, and we split them all up. We had a whole bunch of cases, and we started shooting. We started shooting them. We split them all up. I think there was like 16 of us. We split them up in 20. We each had 24 shots, and I smashed a whole bunch of those bastards. Hit 24 for 24. I actually have a short clip on my Instagram of me shooting that shotgun. Guardians of the Galaxy. I love Canada. Well, thanks, man. Or woman. All I do is barbecue pork at the beach. Sounds great. If I have no problem if you want to post your link if you want and see what's up, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm not naming no cars. Can I say happy birthday? Happy birthday, Jimmy Mixer. Isn't that why you are wearing that fleece? Hello, speak Portuguese? No, I don't. Sorry. Yeah, so I think we're going to start just to get rid of these ping pong balls because they kind of suck ass. So I think I'm going to just do a couple of shorts shooting these ping pong balls and see what's up. Now, there's been a few things to that have been causing me a little bit of issues on these things. T-shirt? Which T-shirt? Your blue ATO mug. Oh, how do you like that mug, Shades? Pack of cheap poker chips at the dollar store also make great targets. Yeah, I got some of these guys here. They're a little bit bigger than poker chips, though. But these little clay things. And I was going to buy this. I had this like it's like a little wheel you could stick these things into and shoot them off like a Texas Star. But I found that these things were making a huge mess in the backyard. I may pop a couple of these. I started shooting them this way. It was too easy, so I started just shooting one sliver of them. And it was pretty nice. But the poker chips are great. Now I don't shoot guns. Clay pigeons are biodegradable. Yeah, I know they're biodegradable, and those little clays are biodegradable also. But I'm a little bit worried about my dog running around in the backyard and cutting his feet on them. That's the problem. The t-shirt you're wearing, so you know, actually, here, take a look. I don't know if you can see what it says on the back there, but this is my election t-shirt. Yeah, I wear that when I go to vote. I make sure everybody sees it. Yeah. Fun, son. Glad you like the Slingshot things. It's at Fat Feet. Check it out. I Help Idiots. You can help yourself to that one. Hi, sir. How are you? Iman, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, it could work in the U.S. I actually had this guy made just before the last election, and I wore this to go get to go and vote. Yeah, humans seem to be free range all over the world. Yeah, unfortunately, we're free range humans on the tax farm, so we don't get to do what we want. Is it election day? No, I wish it was. I wish it was. It's also laundry day, so I had to wear this one today, if I'm being honest. What's up with our own Slingshot collection? What do you mean? Make Canada great again. Yep, that's kind of talk that'll get you demonetized, buddy. I'm good. I have a connection with people living in the U.S. and Canada. I work for Amazon. I talk to them for 9 hours daily. Oh, very cool. When's our voting day? Well, it could happen any time because our prime minister is probably about to go to jail because he's a criminal. But yeah, could happen at any time. But it should be October of 2025, which is far too long to wait. Oh, yours starts tomorrow, eh? How do you guys do your elections? I know you guys. Is it all like y'all vote on one day and then they count them up and pick a winner, or do they do it over a couple of days? Yes, I'm in Canada. Do you know who Goldberg is, you little shit? Yes, I do know who Goldberg is. Property. Do I make my own slingshots for selling? Yeah, I do. I just sold one of these. This is my ATO Avro, it's called. And I don't make them to order. I make them and then I sell them on raffles. Yeah, it would be great if he was in jail. Hello from England. How you doing, my man? I'm doing great. And you? Do I know I look like Goldberg? I look like a fat retired Goldberg. Typically one day, we want to vote. Corrupt states have mail-in voting. That's crazy. I can't believe they allow that, man. Mail-in voting. That's nuts. Here in Canada, we got to show up. We have to show ID, and you have to do it in person, and you can't do it with somebody else. Unless you're outside of the country, then you can only do. I think it's like a I think it's like an online thing, I think, but you have to be out of the country. Or maybe it's mail-in. I don't know how they do it exactly. But it's only for people that are abroad that aren't home to vote. I saved millions of dollars for Americans and Canadians, saving them from scammers, and I feel happy about that. Ah, good for you, Iman. Yeah, I had it all typed out, explaining the system, then I saw your message and deleted it. There's a popular vote, but the Electoral College reigns supreme in the U.S. Need to vote PPC to stop their mass immigration to Canada. You know, I'm not too upset about the immigration thing. I'm not too upset about that. I don't mind people coming here. That doesn't bother me. What does bother me is not vetting people that come here, and also not having the infrastructure to support them. It doesn't make sense to import people to be homeless. It's a silly process. It doesn't make sense. Are you voting for Biden? Native, are you asking me this? It's just another thing that they got everybody fighting over, which is kind of still silly. It doesn't make any sense. I think if you asked anybody from the right or the left any kind of questions about what they wanted for their country, I think most of them would be saying that they wanted to make sure that people were healthy. They wanted good education for their families. They wanted good wages for their homes so they can actually, get those good educations and all that stuff. I think a lot of those things are all the same across the board, no matter who you talk to. And I think the way they're stirring the pot and getting everybody fighting against each other is fucked up. What's my top 3 slingshots at this time? I barely can clean this idiots. What are you talking about? Oh, I know it's tough, man. There's a lot of them in here. There's big immigration issues in this country. Example, Brapton. Oh, I know. There's big problems everywhere. Mike, what's up? Hey, gentlemen, what I miss? Not too much. We talked about this. We talked about that. The usual. You talk too much, homie. No problem. Eyeballs, you can go take off. Get out of here. Irvine starts tomorrow, and I think November 25th is the last. Is the last day where I live. Other states have different dates, from what I know. That's kind of weird that they would do a presidential date on voting on different days. It should be countrywide, all on the same day. Everyone's got to get up, put their little check in the right box, and then move on. That way, there's less time for fuckery state by state. You know what I mean? You miss people who want your lanyards. Gotta go. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks, John. Thanks for the live feed, Mark. Catch you next time. You too, buddy. Hey, Leon, post if you can. You should post your Facebook page for your lanyards on here. You should be able to do it. What's up, Dino Girl? How you doing? By the way, just to let you know, I saw that you went live the other day, but I couldn't check it out. I was actually out to dinner. But I did subscribe to your channel. I'll check it out a little bit later. Wet, how you doing? Yeah, for anybody who's out there who's looking for some lanyards, some wrap and tuck tools, which are the best I've ever used by far. Some lanyards like this. You'll have to buy your own magnet to go with it, but Leon's got some great stuff going on. He's also got some absolute savage lanyards for your slingshots. The best I've ever seen. I'm going to give you a close-up here. There we go. Sorry, Mark, but you're not brave enough to quote what I said, leaving the shit stream. Sorry, man. The thing is, I've already, you know what? Before you split, I hope you're still listening. It takes two to tango, my friend. And I'm really sad that you don't see the fact that running around and having only one side of people hurting each other is the right thing or the wrong thing to do. I don't pick a side on this, because anybody who's running around killing each other and hurting each other the way they are in Russia and Ukraine, in the Middle East, and all over everywhere else in the world, if you don't see the problem with that, I'm not the problem. You are, my friend. And that goes for all sides, by the way. Yeah, I know. I know. Some people just don't get it. They just don't get it. Yeah, I could pretty much guarantee that this this channel is or this this live is going to get demonetized. It might even get pulled. We'll see how it works out. Mike, exactly, buddy. Everybody's got a right to live peacefully, and they should. But if you're going to spend all your time attacking each other, there's no way you're going to live peaceful, and then nobody's innocent. The innocent is gone. The only innocent is the children, and that sucks. You got stickers, Leon? Are they Swatch stickers? Nope, 100%. I'm strap stickers? Oh, I don't know. I think I do have I'm strap stickers. I think I do. Yep. I'm heading it off. Send your mom over to me there, Bob. I'm sure she could use some help. I'll send you a pic. Be a few of each other. I gotta eat. You go eat, Donna girl. Yeah. Oh man, I had good intentions for this one, but yeah, the trolls are just driving me a little bit bonkers today. Got to be honest with you. Everyone gets upset and has like to say their piece, but you're gonna stay on the live, cool. Like nuke. I think I'm almost out of coffee too. Yeah. That was the last sip. Heartbreaking. Sling therapy. I need to go shoot something now. Don't let them get to you. Dinogoro is just tough. It's just tough. Sometimes it's tough. I shouldn't let them get to me, but sometimes they wear me down. Yeah, you know what, Tucktown? I think that's what we're doing, bro. I've had enough of that shit. So, boys, don't worry about it, dude. It's good. Anyway, guys, any more of the crazy troll shit starts happening, go get them. Toss them all out. I don't care. Get them out of here. Enough is enough. Slingshot live now. I can't do any sling shooting today, guys. It's a little bit too cool outside. I gotta get all dressed up warm and head on out a little bit later and actually make some slingshots. So we'll see how it goes. Drop them like toilet seats. Yeah. So any racist stuff, sexist stuff, stuff with kids, spamming, and if they keep pushing that violence, gone. Out they go. Chuck, it's tough, man. It's tough sometimes, but I mean, it is what it is. But I try my best. I was when I was younger, I was my fuse was about 1 millimeter, and I went volatile pretty quick. But oh, cool, Leon, I'll check it out. I've been working really hard over all these years to gain control of the beast, I guess you could say. But sometimes I let it out, unfortunately. That's how I new frame looking. Oh, the new frame I glued up, Leon. I did 2 of them, by the way. I ended up. All right, Strummer, get rid of this guy. Toss this idiot out of here. I don't want to hear any of that shit. Just had that conversation. Who's getting them? Thank you. Yeah. So, yep, it's pretty good, man. Actually, it's looking pretty damn good. I got 2 of them going. I got one of them with a green core and one of them with a red core. It's going to be pretty badass, I think. We're going to get to work on those. Jugular Slingshots. Good to see you, buddy. Hi, monsters. What's up? My last slingshot was back in the 90s called the Sparrow. Absolute demon of a sling. Sparrow, eh? Interesting. What's up, Chuckin? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, so I'll try to get some work on those there today. See if we can get those all done up. Sometimes I get angry and I have to get a cold bath because I get all hot and red. Once I shouted at a duck for a solid 15 minutes after stubbing my toe. It wasn't even the duck's fault. Oh, that's funny, man. You listen to metal music? I listen to all kind of music, but one of my favorite all-time bands is Iron Maiden. I'm from you, so our slingshots are probably not deadly as yours. Well, I don't know, man. A lot of UK shooters out there are right up at the top of super sling stardom. So yeah, they're pretty good. Baby Beluga. What are you getting, Doggy Bones? You getting some more elastic, or what's going on? What are you picking up from Omega? It's my favorite one-stop shop. Yep, you'll find there's a lot of people that follow my channel from the UK, Mike. A lot of good dudes. getting away. I should be live again later. So if you weren't busy, check it out if you want. Sure, I'll try to swing by if I got some time. After the Kraken shot, your boy's done. He's still shooting, or did he carry on shooting? He hasn't shot quite yet. He's more of a natty guy, though. He likes to shoot natural frames. He just likes to cut a Y fork out of a tree branch and shoot that. Actually, this right here is my son's jam. This is what he likes to shoot. It's just a straight up fork, and ooh, that's sketchy. I think there's some GZK green on that thing. But this is what he likes to shoot. This is his jam right here. He was shooting one of these in that video, but he just likes tree forks. He's just a solid natty guy. So we'll have to get him one going from down south. You have a big following. Yeah, pretty good following over here. Got a lot of love from over in a lot of love from over in the UK. It's pretty cool. A lot of good dudes out there. Sometimes tree fork's just perfect. It is, man. And I actually have a really nice natty that I made out of a tree fork. Look at the grain on this. Look at this. This is a piece of yellow birch. And it was all spalted and beautiful inside. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it shoots really, really well, too. I love this thing. Look at that. Got a little crack in it. It's no big deal. Just down at the bottom. Look at that. This thing's freaking beautiful. And it shoots really nice. I even put slanted tips on it. Natties are awesome. Yeah, I like natties. Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see what we can come up with. I'm kind of excited to see how that micarta, those two micarta frames are going to turn out today. I got one to cut out still of the micarta stuff. I know for the guys who joined me on the live yesterday, I ended up drawing out. I cut one out. Then I drew out another two. So I've got one to cut out today in glue, and I got two that I got to work on and then put the caps on and glue those shut. And then, yeah, I got to route the backside. We got to route the backside, and then do the glue the front cap on, drill holes for the clips, do the clips, and then I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with the pinky hole, and if I'm going to do a lanyard hole or not. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. We'll see. Natty satisfaction. Yeah, Shade, you're a natty guy. Rub the backside pinky hole. You a pinky hole guy? I like a pinky hole. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it'll be pretty nice. This was actually the proof of concept for that frame. I was messing around with this guy, trying to see how it was, and I was messing up all the holes and everything, kind of went to shit. But I actually like the shape of this one. I put a real aggressive router on there to really round out the sides and everything, and I think I prefer the feel of this one to the other one. I might see if I can get the next one, the micarta wants to do that. I'll really use that rough, that aggressive router on the backside, and we'll try to figure out something for the front side. I might have to do it by hand because it's a clipped frame now, right? But we'll see how it turns out. Welcome to America's Top Hat. Yeah, we'll see. But this one, if the pinky hole is a little bit bigger, I had problems with when I was drilling the hole in this one. That's where everything went to shit. It took me 2 full bits to make that hole. It burned right out, burned the bits right out. I think once I decide to have time and actually sand this guy down and finish it off, it's going to look pretty nice. The color combination. There's lots of problems with this thing. I'll never get it to be a nice sellable frame, but it is what it is. You have big arms. Is it difficult for using it? No. Good morning, all. Sorry I'm late. Mo, how you doing, buddy? Do I ever shoot long draw? I'm currently trying to learn it with my Medusa. Yeah, I've shot some long draw. Every time I try shooting thumb down, though, I shoot myself in the face. I don't know why. It happens every single time. I give me a nice little slice, and I bleed a little. But if I shoot thumb up, I'm actually very good, and I've never shot myself in the face. I'm very good. I'm okay. I've gotten a card cut doing it that way and all that stuff, so it's pretty decent. Regan's Ghost. Hey man, first time here. Sorry to ask a political question. It is not often I see Canadians. Are you guys generally happy with leadership? Absolutely not. A good 80% of the country would like to see that guy history, but it is what it is. That's the problem when you stretch out that pinky hole. Guess when I woke up? An hour ago. Dude, Mo, it's been going on the whole live, man. It's been going on the whole live. I've been getting the Trudeau comments and everything. It's because I wore my shirt, and everyone's going crazy. I think it'll be the last time I wear one of these. For one of these things. Just now. You woke up just now, Donna Girl. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so anyway, I was messing around with my Medusa today. Got her all dolled up in a nice orange dress. Looking pretty good. Well, thank you, Amy. That was very nice of you. And maybe we'll get out and do some shooting with this guy today. ATO for Prime Minister. No. Nope, 15 minutes and hopped onto the stream. Wow. Yeah, it looks all right, man. I actually took the... oh, wow. Amy Hughes, thank you very much. And I should give you a nice... hey. How come I can't give you a thumbs up? It won't let me give you a thumbs up, Amy. I don't know why. Sorry. But I took the paracord and I corded. I took all the inner strands out, and I actually got a frame from Hunter over at Taken Shots with a paracord wrap on it, and I really like it. It lays nice and flat, and it's quite comfortable. It lays nice and flat. It's quite comfortable, and it shoots. It doesn't feel chunky or anything. Everything kind of stays in spot. It locks in your hand nice, and it's pretty good. I like it. Whenever I see that, I try to think of politeness and maple syrup. Honest. Whoop. And people say a boot and queefing. Yeah. And a little bit of A's in there too. You got to remember the A's. It absorbs sweat and feels good too. Yep. One tip for young people. One tip for people shooting for aiming slingshots. Is that what you're asking me? That's a lovely slingshot. I think that'll be my dad soon enough. You never know. You never know, Mo. Oh, man. Shout out to everyone. What's up, Mark? Where are you from, Mark? Just had to say that. Yeah, I know. How many times did somebody ask me where I was from today? What country am I from? I should start telling them I'm from Korea. Yeah, it's been rough actually today. The live started off strong. We were feeling pretty good, making some bands, doing some chatting, and then everything went to politics and ruined everything. I just don't feel like doing it anymore, unfortunately. Guess what country I live in? Brazil. Where am I from, Mo? I'm from the Old Town Road, buddy. You know where I'm from. Would I say it's safe and normal to use a slingshot while nude on horseback? I do it while nude on my dog. Mark, you speak French? It's cool, bro. A little bit. Tiny little bit of French. When they bring up Korean elections. Yeah, me and my big mouth, eh, Bazzy? Old Town Road. Yes, sir. That's where I met Mo over there, Mr. Marcus Damon. We met on the Old Town Road. Oh, man. It really is. we have a good time here. I mean, we got the douchebags like Dolphil over there telling me to get a hair transplant, you know. I got my appointment right after his mom's. This week we're a pregnant women print. I should. It's kind of crazy. Like this, men can get pregnant. Yeah, I know. I saw the I saw the Bill Gates emoji. That's got to be proof. I want to be rich. Do you have any advice? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm poor as fuck. Birthing persons. Yeah. What's everybody? I hope you're having a great day. Hey, Video Game Madness. Hope you're having a great day too. Monkey Man, what's up? Oh, man. Yeah. Just remember, Mark, it's too rich to own a penny. I know. I'm still looking for a penny, though, by the way, Dino Girl. If worst comes to worst, I'll see if I can find a dime or a quarter. Those still exist up in my country. You out of here, Jake? Take it easy, buddy. Catapult Power. How you doing, buddy? What are you shooting today, Catapult? Yeah, we're gonna have to get those get to work on those micarta Avros soon. I really like this frame. Turned out great. This one's going to Leon. He's the big winner of this one in the last somebody help me, man. My check engine light just came on. Raffle. There we go. Wow. What am I tapping? I'm tapping a ping pong ball. It's a pink one too. I got some pennies somewhere. I have to go find it. Yeah, the waffle. The last live waffle. That was on Friday. I'm rolling around in cornmeal. That's awesome. Trying to find the wet spot, former CEO. Can you shout out? It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Lucy. So pumped that I got it. I'm pumped that you got it too, Leon. It's pretty damn cool, buddy. It's pretty damn cool. Yeah, we'll see how those two turned out today. I hope I can get everything all lined up and proper. It's going to be great. You need to get a bite to eat, Mark. You're tapping the ping pong ball. Yeah, I should just eat it. I'm tying 0.5 green on my Ash Natty. Sweet deal. A couch-sized box with a single penny in it. I'd probably lose the box. I lose the penny and just play in the box. Still need a pink bastard. I gotta get some pink. It's actually hard to find. You know, I was thinking a pink core with a black liner, a pink split core with a black liner, with a brown exterior and a pink belt would look pretty damn good. That would be a great his and hers slingshot pair. Sorry, dude. I'm stopping the tapping. I'll even put it down. Hands free. That would be pretty good. Pink and brown go good together. I got to look into that, see if I can get some of that material in. But the only place I've been able to find pink was a 1/4 inch thick. It's a little bit too thick for me. Pink and toxic green. I got toxic green. My favorite chore, like cleaning and dishes and cutting grass, things like that. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Makers doesn't have it. No, I know. Makers has the. No, they didn't have pink. I don't think they did have. It was at the hell is it called? Valley Composites had the 1/4 inch only, and it was expensive, more expensive than everything else. man, the trolls are relentless today. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Brown was timed out by CG Slings. Bill Gates emoji. Yeah. Did you see that? That was so funny, man. What's his name? Elon's a freaking legend. Not loud on, but I can read a hungry belly. Yeah, I'm actually getting a little hungry. Might be time to get a little din din in me. Man, it's crazy. Like the amount of trolls that have popped in here today has just been insane. I think going forward today, though, there'll be absolutely no more politics talk on this channel at all. It's just getting ridiculous. People ask me questions about that shit, and just it takes the life out of me. It just sucks. It just sucks. Yeah, we got to get away from that, 100%. Just talk slings. Slings, and more slings. That's it. It's been a while since I shot this guy too. Ethan gave me a really, really great tip on how to set up the bands on this. But I gotta get this guy out shooting again. Start getting my my pickle fork. Yeah, get that working. I think I figured something out too. Have I heard of marksman bands? No, I've never heard of them. Well, who sells them? Catapult Power. I just splashed milk all over my phone. I dropped the spoon. Oh no. Ethan's still in the hospital with pneumonia. Yeah, I know. I got to shoot him a message and see how he's doing. Oh, dead ghost. That's cold, buddy. That's cold. I think it's from Malaysia. No, I never heard of them, man. Where can you get them? Where do they sell them? I'm gonna try one of these Slingshot things. It's just a different, but it's still different. I guess I get it. You can't get nice guns and shit. Sad Trudeau's piece of shit. Yeah, there we go again with that. Yeah, he can't catch a break. What do I do for a living? I work in a maintenance department for a steel company. I've seen marksman bands on Amazon and eBay. Interesting. No, I've never tried them. I'm pretty much a there's 4 bands that I will there's like 4 bands that I really, really like. There's the Omega Slings is number 1. Number 2, close to 2 and 3 are probably you can pick one or the other, Sniper Sling and Gong Chi. And then I like I like Sophos Caddies. Sophos Caddies 0.55 is one of my favorites. He's the tip top boss. Yeah, right. I work in waste management. I work in a sex toy shop. Do you really, Shane? That's awesome. What happened to BSB? BSB is good, good bands. I really like the 0.45 bands, but I've had quality problems with BSB. So I had a couple of rolls that went bad, and usually when I have a couple of rolls in a row, I check out. I had one of them where the thicknesses was going, it was crazy. I had like spots on it that were all over the place, and another one that looked like it had drips on it. I've heard that people are having problems with the new stuff again, so I really don't know. I'm a manager at Hooters Casino. Yeah, we're coming up on 3 hours there, guys. I think we should probably wrap this one up. I'll head on outside and start working on those frames, and hopefully I can get something done. Yeah. Alrighty, folks, I'm going to wrap this one up. Thanks for joining me. Next one is going to be politics free, so we can get away from all that shit, and we'll have a good time. And hopefully, I'll have a nice frame for you guys to check out. Take it easy, everybody. You guys take care, stay safe, get up, practice, be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys. You're freaking awesome. Bye for now.